Y'all, I don't think y'all ready for me. It's the lovely sweet tea on the mother freaking scene, y'all. Let's get into it. Your girl is here. What's up, y'all? How are you doing? Look at here. I'm here to talk. I'm here to talk about ghetto moms. Now, I was a ghetto mom, so trust and believe, I don't have nothing against being a ghetto mom. You feel me? But I'm here to talk about how we feed our children. And I'm talking about also how people get food stamps. And they try to stretch those food stamps by buying a whole bunch of Ramen noodles. Oodles or noodles or whatever you want to call it. All kinds of starchy foods to feed the kids. You know what I'm saying? When I look back on it, let me tell you the story about me. Okay, I'm a mom of 7 kids. House full of children. Was getting food stamps. I remember going grocery shopping. You know, trying to buy everything that I could to fill up the house with food. Ramen noodles was the main staple in my house. Big bags of Ore-Ida French fries, hamburger patties, hot dogs, Kool-Aid, big jugs of juice. You know, I would get vegetables and chicken, vegetables, fruits, and whatever kind of meat. You know how hood moms do it. Like to go to the meat store and buy a whole meat plan or whatever the case may be. We also like our seafood, crabs, crab legs, snow crabs, all of that. But what we do is stack up the house with, and we don't look back at it. We don't think one thing about it because we think we're doing the best for them children. Them chilling, the way people put it. Buying, for the most part, Ramen noodles. All kinds of snacks like little Debbie cakes. Capri Suns. I know how it go. Push pops and all that kind of stuff. Freeze sticks or whatever you want to call it. And when we look back at it, and when I look back at it, my kids consume a lot of starchy foods. Because why? I was trying to make ends meet. Trying to stack up the house so they won't never have a hungry day. Of course, we going to have peanut butter and jelly, cereal and milk. I did all that. But for the most part, when I look back at it, and I'm sure a lot of ghetto moms make this kind of mistake. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. A lot of women out there from the hood moms with ghetto mom, however you want to call it. That's the way we have done. We stack up on food for them children. And we always make sure we have them oodles or noodles or the Ramen noodles. We get case boxes of them to make sure that when we run out of the necessities, the nourishing foods like vegetables and meats and stuff like that, that we have that to fall back on. And them children, I'm telling you, them chillins, they absolutely love doggone oodles and noodles. Oh, and Tostino's pizzas. You know them little pizzas that cost $1 or whatever, $1 some change, in which now inflation has went up, so I'm sure the price of that has went up. But yeah, Tostino's pizzas and stuff like that. Them children, aka chillin', be feasting on them noodles, you know, all throughout the day. When they feel like they're hungry, I remember my kids grab a bag of noodles because mama don't feel like cooking. And they go ahead and throw them oodles of noodles in the microwave, Ramen noodles, whatever you want to call them. And honey, they get somewhere and go sit down. They even try to make it delicious, I start to say. They put the butter in there. They be sprucing it up, trying to make them things taste good. A piece of cheese in there, whatever. I remember the cheese noodles too. I used to love those myself. The cheddar cheese noodles. Cup of soups. I love cup of soups. But what I'm saying is, I have had, since my kids grew up, one of them mentioned to me, why did you always feed us noodles? They want to say, and I sat up there eating a lot of days crabs or seafood or whatever the case may be, while they sitting up there eating noodles, which is a lie. Kids will grow up, honey, and turn on you and bring up how they think you raised them, what they think you did and what you did not do, and how you was wrong for what you did, supposedly. They paint a picture that is just not so good at all. And then you have to jump to the fence and tell them why and why come they lying and everything else, and why come you did do what you did. You feel me? Y'all, I keep turning my head because I'm feeding my grandbaby right there some oatmeal. But yeah. That's why I wanted to come on here telling y'all, if you're a young mom or whatever the case may be, you getting your food. Be careful what you feed them kids. Make sure them kids get a well-balanced meal. Make sure noodles and oodles or noodles or Ramen noodles or cup of soup don't be your main staple in life that you feed them. Now, I have made like chicken and noodles. I got creative with my noodles, honey. Steam that chicken, honey. Season that chicken, that water. After you done rinse your chicken off, put it in the pot with the water. Put your onion powder, your garlic powder, your pepper, your seasoning. Cut up some onions and all that. Put the lid on that chicken. Did I say pepper? But put the lid on that chicken. Let it steam for about an hour and a half or an hour until it gets done. And when it look juicy and tender and you can stick the fork in it's tender, you drop them noodles up in there. It can be egg noodles. It can be, egg noodles used to be good. Oh, and not to mention, what is that called? Hamburger helper. So, you know, like I said, my child made the statement after they got grown that I used to feed them noodles all the time. That's a damn lie. Because I remember cooking hamburger helper as well. I remember cooking sloppy joes. I remember even taking them out to eat, getting hamburgers from McDonald's, Happy Meals, Church's Chicken a whole lot. We love Church's Chicken. You know, children, they exaggerate. When they grow up, they exaggerate. But you just got to watch yourself as a hood mom or a ghetto mama, because when you done raise them children, they get grown, they going to come back at you talking about some, why come you fed them some doggone oodles or noodles or some Ramen noodles all the time. But they're not realizing that that's what you had in the house for backup plans. So if they feel like they hungry, you got peanut butter and jelly, or you got that right there, or you got french fries and hot dogs, you got little stuff, little TV dinners, they used to call it, the old phrase TV dinners. You got that to feed them, you feel me? And so, but you got some hood mamas and ghetto mamas that exclusively feed them children doggone Ramen noodles and cup of soups all the time. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all the time. And they be all, you know, in the house or on the phone gossiping, or outside or down there to their friend house gossiping and stuff like that. And can care less, clubbing, getting their hair done, their nails done, and hitting the club trying to find them a babysitter or whatnot. While them kids is eating on oodles or noodles or Ramen noodles or cup of soups. But I made sure I tried to give my kids a balanced diet. You feel me? If you that type of oodles or noodles mama, hood mama, ghetto mama, think them kids gonna live off of noodles and peanut butter and jelly, Kool-Aid and all that stuff, you gotta tighten up, mama. You gotta tighten up. You gotta try to get them kids the necessary nutrients that they need in their body. Try to encourage them kids to eat fruits and vegetables. And you get out there, mama, you feel me, and go to them doggone little neighborhood markets where you walk around and they got them fruits and them vegetables out there, and you get them children some fruits and vegetables. Or you go and get them from they even got them at the dang on Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree done went from $1 to $1.25. Go there and get some doggone stack up on some veggies for them children. And if you want to still include the noodles, make them throw some vegetables in them noodles, honey, and cut down on their salt packet. Because them noodles, them Chinese people, they did their thing on that, though. And they still cheap to this day. You feel me? Now, inflation, we got inflation going on. Prices is raised through the roof. But I bet you them noodles stand just like they are. They from them Chinese people. Them Chinese, they put their foot in that. It's a neat little staple for the house. But at the same time, full of salt. Full of starch. You know what starch causes? If you don't know, too much starch causes diabetes, because what it does is digest and turn into sugar, complex sugar, and not to mention the sodium. You could be aiding your child and ending up with high blood pressure. You feel me? So try your best, hood mom or ghetto mom, with love from me. Feed your kids the right stuff. Don't let them grow up mainly on oodles and noodles. Ramen noodles. Get them some veggie steamers in the bag steamers. They got those for cheap. Encourage them. Talk to them. Tell them this is the best decision for you. You don't need all that salt. Now we got Takis on the scene. We got hot chips. Let's not buy all that stuff for our children. We want our children to grow up strong and healthy and smart. You know what I'm saying? And just healthy and vibrant. We don't need them growing up, with that type of lifestyle, with all this salty food. Now check it out. I'm sure if you feed them oodles or noodles, Roman noodles, cup of soup, whatever case may be, and in between time they be hitting the corner store asking you, could they go buy some chips and little Debbie cakes? Kids love potato chips. Like I said, regular chips from the corner store, a candy bar and all that there. Now think about it. Oodles or noodles and all that other junk food. They not getting well nourished. Come on now. Hood mama, ghetto mama, let's do what's right for these children. My grandbaby got a cold. Talking to my little girl. You know what I'm saying? Some days she have noodles. Every once in a while, because she says she don't like them like that. But on that same day, like, she can be done had some, because she love her Takis. But I'm watching her like a hawk. I'm making sure she don't be eating all these Takis. I don't purchase it for her like that. Occasionally I do. I watch that though. Some children done went to the hospital on eating so much Takis and stuff like that. Takis is not good for you either. But I'll be telling her, look, that wasn't a wise decision. You ate Takis first, then you turned around and ate oodles or noodles. You can't be doing that, baby. That's too much salt. I be talking to my baby, honey. You feel me? And then the next time I watch her, I make sure she don't do that, though. And that's what we gotta do. You feel me? As hood mamas and ghetto moms, we gotta make sure them children have a well-balanced meal. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all done started out getting WIC in life. I was getting WIC for my children too. That's why I say the one child that made that statement told a lie, because I used to get milk, peanut butter on WIC, beans. What else they gave you? They even gave you formula for your baby. You feel me? But yeah, they gave you a whole lot of stuff. You can go to the store and just get that WIC, honey. Even cereal, Kicks, King Vitamin. I remember that. Chex, Corn Flakes, and everything. And so them children, they like that. And they love to wake up to some cereal. So, but at the same time, watch out for the oodles and noodles. Don't let them just dine on that right there. Don't you just stuff them with that right there. Don't you make that the main staple of your house, because it's not healthy. You feel me? And yes, I'm coming to you hood style, ghetto style. Right from the ghetto, like hello. With no makeup on the day. No lace front wig. None of that. Just raw, uncut, unfiltered, and all that. You feel me? So that's all I want to talk about, these doggone starchy foods, spicy foods, and mainly oodles or noodles, aka Roman noodles, aka cup of soups. Watch how you feed your kids, y'all. Okay? Let's get them kids healthy. All right, y'all. It's the lovely Sweet Tea, aka your girl Sweet Tea. And I'm what? About this thing. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button for when your girl do what? Drop them bangers. And that's on everything that I love. And I'm out. Peace. Bye.